Hi, this is Joe Stuckey, CTO at SalesCentric. In this training video, we're going to talk about uh, entity grids and entity filters and how, as the administrator, you can help the user out. So this area that we're looking at is usually in the manual area. Adding a contact is the example we'll use. And you can see when I bring that information up, I've got little or no control over that. I mean, I can sort uh, by my job title or any of these, and I can go from an account to all. But we're going to show you how you can control those things. So let's go to the admin section, relationship charts, and we're working in the contact chart template entity. We're going to go to actor entities, contact, and we're first going to look at entity filters and the account. And what this is the information that allows us to bring the contact on. So when you can see when we first bring that on, it has a account or all. And what we're saying here is by these controls, we're saying we want to have an entity filter by account, and then the way the syntax is arranged is by in this order. And of course, we've made it the default, so the user has no choice. But when they first bring it up, it will default to the account. Um, Working with this is a little tricky, and I would really encourage you to refer to the relationship chart admin guide, or if you need help with this and you want to change some things up, send an email to support@salescentric.com. I will tell you this, it's fairly easy to copy these syntax. So for instance, if you're in an opportunity chart and you want to have the same type of account separation for an opportunity, you don't want to list all the accounts, you just want to, by default, bring up opportunities that are only for this account, you can certainly copy this syntax. Pay attention that you get the right attribute name from the account record. Uh, but as far as that goes, just kind of mimic this syntax and you'll be able to create those. More importantly, where most users find it very beneficial is the entity grids. Uh, Notice that there's an add step, reports to step, set attribute step, and select step pop-up grid. These all deal with the wizard. However, the add actor is the one you're looking at here, and that's the one that most users will find beneficial, and you can control that very easily. So let's look at how we can do that. I'm going to just close this, and the first thing I'm going to do is drop this down so you can see that they map together, and we can do that. And what we may want to do is we'll preview this and show you that you can see how it's going to affect you as you do certain things. So you can see there's no filters on here. In the first place, I may want to be able to filter on last name, on the customer, and on the job title, and I can preview how that'll look, and even test it out. So I can say, yeah, okay, that's great. I want to be able to look at all the C-level people, and I can see those. Maybe I want to see all the CIOs. It automatically fills it and shows me those things. Uh, what I also can do is by right-clicking, bring one away accounts. When you do this, make sure you pay attention to the writing out to the right. So if I right-click and brought account, I would probably not have the right link that I want to. I need to bring the account for the parent customer. And as you know, in CRM, there are a lot of one-to-many definitions that are defined. And so I need to make sure I pay attention to the writing that's out to the right from the description standpoint, and I'm bringing the parent account schema to the contact record. So it's going to use the parent customer ID to find this account information. So if you have some unexpected results, you may want to go back and look at that. And if you do bring in the wrong one, just right click and go to the bottom and you can delete that. Okay, In this example, let's bring in the industry. If you watch some of the other videos, we work with industry, so we know that there is an industry. And I'm going to add that to the card. And for any of these, I can drag and drop those to where I might want that to be. So maybe I want job title to be right after the full name, then parent customer, then the industry, and the business phone. Okay? And perhaps I will also want to go ahead and be able to filter on the industry, and you can see I can have a single selection only or a multiple selection. I recommend multiple selection. And we can preview what that's going to look like, even to the point of we'll see the industry here added. Okay? So again, for any of these that you add, you can sort by those and be able to work with those. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and publish this. I'm going to just save it, and we'll come back to it later. The data's been saved, and we're going to go and close this. We're going to go to the relationship chart, refresh this, and you can see just by doing that simple thing that we've actually published this to the user. So let's look at how adding an account contact looks now, and you can see I can sort. I can go to all, and I can say, yeah, I want to see all the consumer services, and I want to see all the C levels, and let's apply that filter. You can see I've filtered it out pretty good. Maybe I want to just look at anybody that starts with chief. Okay. So it allows me to really filter it out. Everything's consumer services. I can show those things and be able to see them. Let's close that down and look at a couple of other things we can do. In the design, you'll also notice that I have the page size. So I was listing only 20 there. Perhaps I want to make that 40. So I want to double the size. And instead of showing the industry, I want to be able to filter by it, but I don't necessarily need to show it. Let's see what that looks like from a preview standpoint. Okay, so you can see the industry is now gone, but I still have that. And let's go ahead and save that and publish it. We're going to go back to our relationship chart view. Let me minimize this a little bit and refresh. And we'll add the contact. And blow it up a little bit. And you can see that industry is not there. But when we go into all, you'll see that I have a lot more, and I have the scroll bar. So the administrator can control those things. Okay, Kate. I meant to say okay. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It is on grids and filters. Please continue to watch these videos. I think you'll find them helpful as you configure relationship charts. Thanks a lot.